Hello and welcome to my channel. I'm Sherry, Ladyfish Loot, and today's video is going to be a Destroying My Death Pile video. I went to my storage unit and I got 2 more totes out. They were big totes, so this is going to be a big video. I am going to go through it as quickly as I can. I unboxed everything that were in the 2 totes because they had a lot of bubble wrap, there's a lot of packaging, and I didn't want to take the time to do that. So I went ahead and unpackaged all the items. I will have for you what I paid for the items, but I will not, I didn't do any research. I have absolutely no idea their value. So I'll guess along the way on certain items, but they're not going to be exact numbers. I will tell you that while going through these 2 totes, I came across items from 2008 and 2013 and 2019. So this was an older tote for me. Also, unfortunately, I came across 2 broken pieces, even though I bubble wrapped. These totes made the move from Phoenix to Indiana, and I apparently did not wrap these two pieces well enough. One was a jadeite D-handle coffee mug, and it was from the 1940s. It's not that it was worth a lot of money, because it wasn't. It was just the fact that it survived decades on this planet, and I'm the one who broke it, and so that made me sad. And then the other one was a figurine, again, not high value, but again, the fact that it survived all these years and it broke well under my care. So I don't like when that happens. I like to preserve history and items. It made me sad. Okay, so anyway, let's get started. I'm going to breeze through this very quickly. Just hang in there with me while I do it. So the first thing I'm going to show you, there's 2, 4, 6, 8, I think 11 of these, and actually there's more in other totes. It was a huge Halloween auction that I went to in Phoenix, and that's where I bought a lot of my Lamax and the Department 56, all that Halloween stuff. And so what I'm showing you next, these were box lots, and so I was able to get them at a decent price. So I paid $3 for each one of these, okay? They're all crinkles from Patience Brewster, sorry. Crinkles by Patience Brewster. This one is called Black Cat Brother. Witchy Mama Cat. Pumpkin in Disguise. Trick or Treat Little Bat. He's cute. I hope these are coming in okay. I hope they're not blurry. Flying Witch on Midnight Cat. Oh, I can see that they are kind of blurry. Sorry about that, guys. Pumpkin Cat Sister. I don't know how to make that better. Trick or Treat Little Pumpkin. Maybe it's my light. Again, I'm still playing with the new light that my husband so very kindly got for me. Teeny Weeny Halloween Witch. Bony Cat Brother. Pumpkin Witch. And the last one, Fortune Teller Witch. I like that one. Also at this auction, I'm just going to hold this up for you. There was it's way more pieces than this again. It's all in a bunch of different totes. But it was a huge box lot of just mishmash Halloween stuff. And most of these are Pier 1 ornaments. I don't think I'm going to take each one out to show you. But buried, it was like this, buried in that box lot. I mean, it was all covered up and everything. Mind you, this was an online auction, so you had to do everything by pictures. So I think a lot of people missed it because in this was this. A T-Con Halloween Ratchet Black Cat. So that was a good find. I paid $1 each for the items in that box lot. So this was my score out of it. I've already listed this piece. I listed it as soon as I got it out of my tote. I listed this for $50. So I'll just pull out a couple of them because they're really cute. They're the Pier 1 ornaments. I just love these. I don't think I'm going to get a lot of money for them. I'm going to probably lock them up and sell them that way. If there's any in here that has any significant value, of course, I'll list them individually. But they're just little Halloween ornaments, and they're so cute. I already miss fall. We're not even into spring hardly. We're not even into spring. We're still in winter. And I'm already missing fall and winter. That's just me. I'm not a summer person. And this one's kind of cute. Bad to the Bone. Always reminds me of George Thorogood. And then these were cute. These little skeleton. I definitely will sell these two together because these were really cute. Little skeleton lady and gentleman with the hat on. I think that was most of them. Again, there'll be more as I uncovered them in my bins or my totes. Okay, so on my table, let's get started. I have a jadeite chili bowl, cereal bowl. It's ovenware, so this is an older one. I will not be able to get that, I'm sure. Oh, there we go. Fire King, and it's ovenware. So this is an older one. I'm going to list this one individually. I paid 99 cents for it. Then I have a set of two, and these are newer. When I say newer, I'm thinking maybe from the 60s. I'm not sure. And again, it is the ovenware, but it's got the Fire King. It's just a different mark on the bottom. So I paid $1.99 for both of those. I have a jadeite D handle. This one also, oh, excuse me, there's two of them. Because the other one's the one I broke. Oh God, it's all coming back to me now. I feel like Celine Dion right there. I think she sang that song. Anyway, I have two of the D handles. It's a newer mark. It is the Fire King ovenware like that. So it's a newer, oh goodness gracious. It's a newer mark. Yeah, well. I paid I paid $1.99 for each, for both of these. I don't know if I'm going to list them separately. I probably will. I think I can get like 30 bucks for each one. And this one dates back to 2013, February 2013. It is an Emma Bridgewater coffee mug, or mug, probably a tea mug because it's made in England. I've sold these before. They always sell. I'll get about $30 for that one. This is a Norby. Oh, let's see. I bought this one in 2013 also. Must have been the same buying trip. It is a Norby Buffalo mug. Norby Pottery. That is the mark on the bottom. Let's see how you say that. Norby. Right there. So that's about a $30 mug also. And I got this is dirty because I haven't washed any of this stuff, just went directly into a tote. This is also from 2013. It's a Paddington. What is Paddington doing with my mug? So what is Paddington doing with my mug? And it's really cute because it's a surprise mug. Paddington's inside. I paid 99 cents for that. I'll probably ask $30 for that as well. And the last mug on the table is a Mystery Theater mug. And there's the back of that one. Mystery Science Theater 3000. And I paid 26 cents for that mug. So I'm still going to ask 30. Again, all my listings have best offer on them, or make offer. Sorry I keep going out of camera, but everything's over here on a table. So this is a Beswick Beatrix Potter Peter Rabbit figurine. He's really cute. There is the mark on the bottom. And I really feel like this light is not liking what I'm doing today. I paid $1.49 for that, and I'm going to ask $30 for that one as well. This next one I bought, I can't even tell you where I bought this. I don't know if it was at a thrift store Oh, by the way, all this stuff I've just shown you, all of the mugs and the jadeite, those were all found at a thrift store. Thrift stores, plural. This next one, I don't know if it was in an auction lot. I don't know the history of this, but they are the Anchor Hocking Salt and Pepper Red Tulip shakers. Now, I think I'm going to get a black light. I've been wanting one for a while anyway, because if this glows green with the uranium, that means there's uranium in the milk glass, then I'll be able to get more for them. So I'm going to wait and list these until I get a black light so I can verify whether whether they glow green or not. And I paid $3 for this set. So if they don't glow, I'll probably, do around $40 for the pair, $30 to $40 for the pair. But if they do glow green, then I will definitely ask more, maybe around $60 for them, maybe even more. I haven't done my research. Sorry, guys. The next thing, this dated back from 2008, because this was in my booth that I had in an antique mall way back when. It is a Minton, let me get my words right, Minton China Works Stoke-on-Trent tile. And I paid $12.50 for this back in the day. Now you have to understand, 2008, I was just kind of getting started. And you have to also understand, we didn't have our phones to do, the Google image search or to look at what is sold on eBay, what is listed on eBay. This was all by gut. And I did not have a history. I didn't have any type of experience with antiques or anything. So if it caught my eye, I just bought it. And I know I bought high back then. Didn't have the knowledge, didn't have the technology to do what we're doing today. So mistakes are not usually made today because I have all those resources and I have some things in my brain. I have some idea of what the value is of certain things. So a lot of these are going to be higher priced because I didn't know any better. The next thing, this is a Dalton Lambeth blue small cash pot with lid, or it's just a covered pot with lid, and they're dancing children. This is old. I know this for a fact because it's Dalton. Royal Dalton was Dalton Lambeth before it became Royal Dalton, I believe. And so this is definitely an antique piece, actually. It does have a little damage on the lid. It's a little bit of a shallow, it's a chip. And I don't know if I can get the bottom for you. I'm going to try really hard. But that is the Dalton Lambeth mark. Overpaid for this, $17.50. Again, back in the day. And I probably can only get about $30 for it. So I'll get my money back in a little bit more. These were definitely picked. That was an auction, by the way. That was an auction, so was the Minton tile. The next 4 items are daguerreotypes, and I was at Goodwill, and they had just wheeled out a new shelf of new things they were going to put out. And everybody just runs to those things to see what they can find that it's a brand new product, hasn't been on the shelf yet. So of course I'm one of those people who go over there, and a lady and I reached for this at basically the same time, and I got it. So I'm not trying to be pushy, but I can be if I have to be. But she looked at me, she wasn't too happy, but that's just part of it. It's all part of it. I've lost some things, I've got some things, and I'm sure the same has happened for her. But anyway, I paid $3.99 for each of these. And believe me, they're nothing great. I don't know if I'll get $30 for each one, but I've never had daguerreotypes, and I really just kind of wanted to have them, to look at them and to do the research and understand them better. So I can't wait to do a little research on these, but they're just so cool because they're so old. So this one opens up to show a gentleman. This one opens up to show a lady. I wish these were like, Union soldiers or Confederate soldiers, because that's where the big money is. But these are just family portraits. This one opens up to show a man and a woman. And this last one is broken, unfortunately. But it opens up to show another man and woman. So these are just so cool. They're just a neat part of history. I love it. Okay, next thing. I got this Trader Vic ashtray, Hawaiian couple dancing. This was also not a great find. Got it at a Goodwill in Phoenix. Looks like they're doing more than dancing. Anyway, I paid $1.99 for that. I'll probably only get 15 bucks for it. These next two items were cool because I grew up during this era. The Love Is era. Everybody remembers that couple. These are little trivets and they are cast iron. And I did pay $1.49 for each one of these. And I'm going to easily ask $30 for each one of these, if not more. I'm sure you're noticing a theme here that I am a bread and butter seller, okay? I usually start my listings at $29.99 and just see what happens with best offer, unless I know there is more value to the item, and then of course I price it up. But I am a bread and butter seller, and so you're going to just hear that $29.99 a lot from me. Okay, next thing, this was really cool. I got these at an online auction, and they're from Enesco, which everybody knows my story with Enesco. If you've watched any of my videos, look at that mermaid. OMG. This has to be from the 50s. Look at the style of the mermaid and the colors. Okay, and then her companion plaque is the two fish, which is also so very cute. So these two together, I couldn't find anything with the mermaid. I found the two fish instead of two, and they were asking about 50 bucks for just the fish, 50 to 60. And because it's a mermaid, I am definitely going to ask a lot more. I'm probably going to list these around 150, if not more, and see what happens. I can tell you that I did pay $27 for the set. Okay, next, couple of plates. This one is from the Ball Band Rubber Factory that's near where I live, it used to be near where I live. They've torn it down since. But Ball Band, this was a lunch plate. So I thought that was really cool. And have no idea what I'm going to ask for it, but I paid 99 cents. So that, I don't know if the reason I say I have no idea what I'm going to ask for it is because I couldn't find another one like it. And I feel like it's pretty darn rare. Factory has since been torn down. They were very popular shoes and boots back in the, I guess, the 50s, maybe 40s, 50s, 60s. I know 40s because my mother-in-law worked at Ball Band while my father-in-law was in the Army. So during World War II. So 40s, it's old. And so I don't know quite how to price that one. This was also from 2013. It's a Mataheta. Oh, I think I have it upside down. It's a Mataheta Fruits of the Sea plate. Now, if you have a set of four, they can go for decent money, but I only had the single. So it's just going to be, somebody buying a single because they broke one of their set. So probably going to list it again around that $29.99. If not, yeah, probably I'm not going to go any higher than that on that. I don't think it's worth any more than that. The next thing is a Blanco. This was also from 2013. A Blanco double spout water pitcher. I paid 99 cents for this. And actually, I always had a 20% off coupon when I went to Goodwill. I got this at a Goodwill. So I paid 79 cents for this. And yeah, it's yellow. I wish it was a blue or a red. But, I'm still probably going to ask around $40 for it. This is I'm going to butcher this name. I don't even know that I'm going to try. Fiance? Oh, no. Fiance. I don't know. Bolo duck terrine. It's from Portugal. It's covered. They call it a terrine. It's kind of small for a soup terrine, though. And it has, the little spoon is with it, which sometimes it doesn't come with it because it's been lost or broken. But the bottom, don't want to break this. Hold on. The bottom looks like this. Oh, I get that. Nope, I can't. But anyway, made in Portugal. So I looked this up. I did look this one up because I was curious. And it's going to get around $30-$40. That was also at a Goodwill. These next two items I got at an auction. And it's Ulysses Bois. This one is the serpent or salamander. I'm not quite sure what that little animal is. Scent bottle. And I paid $3 for this one and the next one. And I think I got a pretty good deal because it looks like these go for over $100. I couldn't find one exactly like it. So I'm probably going to ask $150, see what happens with it. If not, a little more. And then this is the same thing, Ulysses Bois porcupine wall pocket. Isn't that porcupine so cool? Love these graphics. These are pretty old too. I don't know the dates exactly. I don't know that I can call them antique because I don't know that they're 100 years old. But these are old. They're at least, I'm going to say 20s. Well, it's 1926 would be 100 years old. But they might be from the 30s. I have to do some research. I'm just guessing. Don't hold me to that. All right, the next item is, oops, I lost a piece of paper. Oh, here it is. I bet that was real attractive. This is Franziska Jacobson, Raku, Northern Feathers, Inuit Woman. And I love, this thing weighs 5 pounds. 5 pounds of pottery with the raku. Look at those colors. Look at that iridescence. Really beautiful. Comes with the original tag, so this thing was never... It might have been displayed, I don't know. But it's in perfect shape. Paid $36. That was from an auction in Phoenix. This one also was from the same auction house. This is Kathy Whitman, Elk Woman. She goes by Elk Woman a lot, but her name is Kathy Whitman. And it is marble. Yeah, that's got to be marble. And it is a woman and an eagle. Woman and eagle face. Can you see that? Yeah, it's really neat. She is a North American, excuse me, she's a native. Let me put my thing back here. Okay, she's a Native American artist. She was out of, I believe, North Dakota or South Dakota, and then she currently resides in Phoenix. So there's some value to her pieces. I paid $36 for this one as well. So this one I'll actually probably going to I'm going to ask probably $150 on this too unless I do more research. Just a little teeny bit of research I did this morning. They can go for anywhere $100 to $1,000. I highly doubt this is $1,000 sculpture, but I think it's at least $100, $150. Whoa, that was not cool. And then this is a art glass scent bottle, perfume bottle, but it's chipped and I'm not happy about that. The stopper is chipped. It is signed on the bottom. It's from 1999 and it's signed Hawan. I don't know. David Musgrove is the artist on this. So it's really pretty. But because of the damage, I won't get very much for it. And then I don't know that I'm going to list this. I bought this. It's, there's no, I don't even know why I bought this. There's no markings on the bottom. I typically never pick up this. I'll tell you why I picked up this stuff. This one. There was a certain someone I used to follow. I used to watch her videos all the time on YouTube, and I no longer do that because certain things have happened, and I don't follow her anymore. But she was really into glass, Murano glass, and I just thought this was really cute. And just in that time of my life, I just thought, well, I'm going to pay homage to her and pick this up. Don't even know why. So I highly doubt I'm going to list it. I'm probably just going to throw this in with a lot and put it on Facebook Marketplace. And then the last two items, I have absolutely no idea what I paid for that owl anyway. I have a brass and glass display cabinet. These are great. Really great to put your little curios in. This is great for like if you collect Limoges, put all your Limoges boxes in this. Yeah, I like that idea. And then this is neat because it's just a single, but it's triangle, and I haven't seen that before. So I've just picked these up at a thrift store. I think I paid 99 cents for each. And, you know, again, probably that $30 for this one and maybe 20 bucks for this one. Don't know. I'll figure it out as I go. Okay, now I think that's everything on my tables. I'm going to go through the clothes very quickly. And I can tell you that I bought this one at the bins. Oh, I don't know why I just did all that. I bought this one at the bins for $1.36. It is a Pendleton, a vintage Pendleton pearl snap button flannel shirt. And these can go for really good money. I'm probably going to get around 40 bucks for that. I'm going to steam it so that it looks nice. Looks like somebody put it in the washing machine and didn't take care of it. You can wash these. That's not a no-no, but they didn't take care of it right. So I'm going to steam it, make it look really nice, and yeah, probably ask about 40 bucks for that. Okay, the next four items are Harley-Davidson long sleeve. I paid $1.67 for each of these. Here's the first one, Harley-Davidson. This is from Tombstone. And this is neat because it's a waffle weave. You know, that'll help sell it. Long sleeves are always good for Harley. I'll probably get close to that $25 on all three of these. Maybe, I'm not sure, 20 to 25. So that one, and then this one, this is a Las Vegas t-shirt. This is a Chandler, Arizona. And the last of the long sleeves is a Virginia Beach one. Okay. The bad news on these four is they're larges, and that's going to take a little bit longer to sell. Then I had short sleeve Harleys. And going forward, these are $3 shirts that I'm going to show you that I purchased. These were all purchased at thrift stores. This is a Harley-Davidson in Chandler again, Chandler, Arizona, which makes sense because I bought all these in Phoenix. This is a Phoenix, Arizona. I'm probably going to ask $20 for each one of these, or best offer. This is cool because this is a Laughlin run, and this is from 2001. So it is vintage. It was made in the USA. It does have the Harley-Davidson tag, so that will help sell that shirt, and it's a wonderful size. It's like a 4X or a 3X or something like that. Yeah, 4X. That's a good one. And then this one, I don't remember buying this at a thrift store. Maybe my sister gave this to me. I am not sure. Obviously it's a ladies. So yeah. Anyway, probably $20 on that too. Thanks, Kim. Okay, and now these are all $3 shirts too. Picked up at the Goodwill in Phoenix. Oh, this was actually Salvation Army. This is The Dark Half. This is a Stephen King movie. This is Hard Rock, Boston, but it has the original tag. It's never been worn. It's the only reason I bought it. I don't do very well with Hard Rock anymore. This is a vintage Peter Max. Really cool. This is a U.S. Navy Seabees, but it's Guantanamo Bay. And so I thought that's why I picked it up. I thought it was a neat graphic and the place, Guantanamo Bay. This is a Cleban hockey double-sided cat long sleeve. This is good. I'm probably going to ask 30 or 40 for this one because that's good. Cleban's always very popular. And then the last, these are ones I paid a lot for. I probably shouldn't have. This one I think is okay. This is from a movie, 23. I think Jim Carrey was in it. I'm going to have to do some more research, but I remember back when I bought this at a Salvation Army, and I remember that it was from a movie, and so I thought that could do okay, so that's why I paid up for it, and I paid $6.99 for that shirt. This, Ronin wear, it's Pepsi Cola, Ronin wear, so at the time I must have done some research and thought it was worth buying, so I bought it. And I paid $7.19 for that. That's crazy. I would never do that today. I don't know what I was thinking. Now, the next two items I'm going to show you, back when I was just starting to do t-shirts and getting into shirts, that was in 2020, I had my favorite people that I watched on YouTube, resellers. They're Katie and Vicky, and they're out of Las Vegas, and I just love those two ladies. They're fun, they're funny, and they're very informative. Katie does a big business in t-shirts, and so she was like my inspiration to start selling t-shirts and men's clothing. And so she was talking about this person that she bought mystery boxes from, and he always did right by her every time. So I contacted this young man, and he was very nice, and he sent me a mystery box, and I've gotten all my money back. Don't get me wrong, it was a good mystery box, but these next ones I don't know about. I don't know if they're worth it, because I end up paying $500 for that mystery box. And when I burst it out by item, I paid $9.66 for each item. Now, I almost got the $500 back on just one jacket that I sold, so I'm not complaining, but I'm just going to say these next items, they're really high priced for what I'm going to get for them, but that's just how it goes. So this is a Trickle, I think it's NASCAR? Trickle Racing Team. That was in the mystery box for $9.66, as was this Polo Sport. It has that kind of waffle weave again. It's that knit. Listen, I don't even know if I'm going to I don't even know that I'm going to list this, quite honestly, because I'm not going to take the time to just get 20 bucks on something like that. It's just, I don't know, it's too much of a hassle. And the reason I say it's a hassle is it's heavy, so it's going to cost more to ship, which is going to make people maybe not purchase it or want to lowball me on my offer. And I just don't really want to deal with that. I'd rather donate it to my local thrift store, which benefits animals, and they're very good to our community. So I would just rather donate some of this stuff if it's not worth me listing. Every reseller knows what I'm talking about right now. Okay, the next thing is a Bobby Jones long sleeve golf sweater. It's very lightweight though. So again, don't know if it was worth the money I spent. $4.49 for that. This one, I don't know what I was thinking. It's a football champion. I can't even pronounce it. Fagatua Vikings. It's really cool. I mean, it's double-sided. It's high school football, and I know that can sell from time to time, but I never should have paid what I paid, which was $5. Okay, so that was weird. Obviously, I'm a little long-winded in this video. Got cut off, so we're just going to recap real quick on this shirt. This was the shirt I was showing you. I paid, if I didn't tell you already, I paid $5.60 for that t-shirt, and I'll probably be lucky if I get 20, 25. Okay, next is a Tupac. I have sold Tupacs in the past. This one, if it was a Machiavelli tag, those are the ones you want to look for. This is just a, what is it, a Shaka tag. But it's Tupac, it's double-sided, trust nobody. As I said, I've sold Tupacs in the past. This will get probably around $25 for me. It is a good size. It's a 3XL. So there is that one. And then these last three shirts are, I got these at a garage sale, and they are the RJC made in Hawaii. They are bark cloth. If you ever see Hawaiian shirts that are bark cloth, definitely pick them up. They sell very well. This is I'm going to call it a Hawaiian shirt, but it is not a true Hawaiian shirt because it's not a button up. It just has the three buttons on the quarter right there, a quarter. what do you call that? I don't even know what that's called right now. I'm a little rattled because my video got cut off, and I'm sitting here thinking, how am I going to edit those two together? But I'll figure it out. Anyhow, it's a pullover, and it has the knit collar, so that separates it, makes it different from a Hawaiian shirt. But it's a great pattern, and it is bark cloth. It will sell. It is vintage, and the only thing going against it is a medium. So it's going to take me a while to sell these 3 shirts based on the size. But that was a nice tapa print. This is a nice floral print. And they also, all 3 of them, which is really nice, shows a quality shirt. The pocket is pattern matched. See how the pattern, you can't even see the pocket, but it's right there. So that's good. This will sell, no problem. I'll probably get about $25 to $30 for each one of these. And this is a nice one because it is, again, that nice floral. And then it also has the sailboats on it. Okay, I think that's it. I was going to tell you at the beginning of the video, I forgot. I'm wearing my yellow hat because for 2 reasons. Didn't feel like washing my hair today. And so that's the great thing about it. You just pop on a hat if you don't feel like doing that. But this hat has been with me for over 20 years. I started wearing it when I first began my reselling journey. I wore it to estate sales, auctions, garage sales, thrift stores, and it's seen a lot. You can tell how ratted and tatted it is, and it's stained, but it's part of my history as a reseller, and so I thought it was appropriate to wear it today, since this was all product that I had either thrifted, found at a garage sale, an estate sale, or an auction. So anyway, that wraps up my video today. I'm going to thank you for watching. I know it's long. I hope you stuck with it the whole way. I don't like them to go over 30 minutes, but I knew it was going to with the 2 totes. Anyway, thanks for watching. I really appreciate that you spent this time with me today, and I will see you on the next one. Bye-bye.